2 years ago, I quit my full-time job in the Netherlands to chase the digital nomad dream. Since then, I've failed businesses, lived in 10 different countries and experienced a lot of crazy stuff. The question people often ask me is, do you have any regrets? And was it actually all worth it? And to be honest, both I would say yes. Yes, it was worth it, and yes, I have regrets. So let me explain both in this video. Let's start off with the dream. We all know the digital nomad dream that gets sold to us online. You with your laptop on the beach, 4-hour work weeks, passive income will come rolling in, but to be honest, it's nothing like this. You have to put in the work and have to put in the hours, else you will be burning through your savings and you will be home within a few months because you will burn through it way faster than you think, even though you're in countries where your dollar goes way further. So to be honest, for me at the start, it was just me in a small apartment together with my girlfriend working all day long in order to grow our first business, to actually make some income so we could actually stay living like this. And yes, I already had a business when I was moving out of my hometown, but it also failed pretty quickly. So we had to start a new business after some time, and it was just me and her working in our apartment. The digital nomad dream is sold like a lottery ticket, though it's more like a gym membership. You will see the gains in the ads. So you will see that people are jacked after workouts, but they don't show you the 4,000 plus reps that came before this. And the same goes with living like a digital nomad. The people advertising this life have worked their ass off in order to afford this kind of lifestyle. So you cannot expect yourself to just go out there and just have 4-hour work weeks and live like them. It's not gonna work like this. You need to put in the reps first. And this is something you need to realize if you are currently working a 9-to-5 job or you're in your hometown and thinking about living the digital nomad lifestyle. You need to be ready to put in the work. So that's gonna be truth number one. The dream that's sold to you on Instagram, on YouTube, it's not real. The freedom, it is real at some point, but not for you at this point. If you're gonna quit your job, start a business, work as a freelancer, you have to put in the hours and the beach will come later. So that's definitely the first thing I learned the hard way. But again, I don't regret this at this point, because obviously because I had to put in these reps and I put in these reps, I'm able to afford the lifestyle that I'm living right now, and I'm still putting in the work also because I genuinely like doing the work and achieve new things. Because to be honest, you won't see me laying at the beach at like 2 p.m. midday just because I can, you know. I just like working more than just waste time at the beach. Now the mindset, like I said at the start, I failed a few business models in order to be at the position where I am today. And it was never the business model that made me fail. It was always my own mindset which made me fail or made me achieve the things that I have today. So really, when you're starting out in business and you're still looking at all types of different business models when going online, maybe you're still working your job, it doesn't matter what you're gonna pick, because you will either fail if it's your first one, and you need to be prepared to fail multiple times and just keep going. It's really the mindset which is the most important part. And I don't want to be some fake ass mindset guru, but it's just the really most important part. And I know that especially in my own position, the only reason that I was able to achieve the things that I've achieved today and the things I will achieve in the future is because of my mindset. And this is something you need to realize as well. It will never be the business model. It will always be your mindset. So let me use the gym for example again. Let's say you go to the gym, you're working out, you're not really consistent, you're not seeing results, and instead of fixing your consistency, you're gonna be like, oh, let me switch gyms. New machines will do it, or a new program. You're coping. This won't be the solution to your problem. The only thing you have to do is stay consistent. But if I tell you this, then you're gonna be like, yeah, that makes sense. The same goes for business. You can hand a person, or you can hand two persons the exact same business model. One of them is gonna succeed and one of them isn't. And this is not because the business model sucks, it's just all the person and the mindset of this specific person. For me, the mindset shift really came when I stopped saying, why isn't this business model working? And started saying, why do I stop making it work? Taking full and complete ownership over the thing you're doing. For me, I stopped looking around and looking at other stuff and really started diving deep in the thing I was doing. And then I also really managed to get success in my first actual business model, which was faceless Instagram pages. I started making real money I was never before making with any business model. And this is really the thing I would advise anyone, even if you're not gonna live like a digital nomad and you're gonna stay in your hometown. If you're doing something, it's gonna get hard eventually, and everyone will tell you this, so it's nothing new. It won't be the first time that you hear this, but it's really the most important thing. The person that wins is just the person that continues when things get hard. So now the real cost, and I'm not talking about actual money. Like this, I can make a whole video about this, because people will tell you can live off 1K a month in countries like Thailand and Vietnam, but most likely you are not able to live like this if you want to experience stuff. I'm talking about friends that will quietly go down to the background, and maybe you will have a voice note back and forth every week, or birthdays that you will always be seeing on your screen. Like, this is the real cost. I'm not talking about the hidden cost. I've made a video about this. You can watch it on my YouTube channel about some things I wish I knew before becoming a digital nomad. But these are like costs that nobody really tends to talk about, but these are real, and you need to be ready in order to sacrifice this if you want to live a life like this. And this is not only for the digital nomad life, because I'm personally not living like a digital nomad. I'm not traveling that much anymore. I'm currently settled in Bangkok, and I'm gonna move to a different location pretty soon. I will make a video about this as well, but be prepared to see friends less and maybe lose friends, maybe you're still in contact with family, but less and different, and through your screen or through your phone. Your grandma who's getting older and which you maybe only see twice a year, like that's the real invoice. That's what it actually costs to live a life like this. And if you decide to start living a life like this, you will grow in ways that you never imagined yourself to grow, because when you're back in your hometown, people around you will always have some kind of pressure on your growth, and most of the times this has a negative impact on you as a person. I've spoken to a lot of people from the Netherlands while I was traveling, and all of them had the same mindset shift and thought about some things the same way as I'm thinking about them, or my girlfriend. But when I talk with people or old friends from the Netherlands, it's always different. It's not that they have a worse mindset, it's just that they think different about certain things, and this will stop you from growing in ways that you can actually grow as a person if you just go out of your hometown, go really jump into the deep and get out of your comfort zone. So my honest verdict about the past 2 years, yes, I do regret missing specific moments in time that I can never get back, but I will never regret the growth that I've been going through as a person, for my business, together in my relationship with my girlfriend, because we have been through a really tough time the past 2 years and we have came out stronger than before. So I will never regret all this growth that I've been going through in the past 2 years. So not having regrets, I think, is a lie. If you speak to people living a life like this, they will always have some type of regret. But if you're looking at this video and you're on the verge of starting to live abroad, I would just go for it. Like, the worst thing that can happen, and this is the thing I always told myself at the start, the worst thing that can happen is that you move back to your hometown, probably go back at the same job, if not the same paying job, and continue your life. You have literally no risk. So I would always just go for it. So that's the truthful version of my past 2 years living like a digital nomad, or at least currently living abroad. If you want more practical stuff, just check out my YouTube channel. I have some more practical stuff on my YouTube channel as well. And if you want to see more about business, life abroad, make sure to hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.